Alright, Piggy. There's been slimes down in this hole. And you know we do slimes. Alright, lower me down. I said lower me down. God damn it. Back, making another Minecraft video. This is the different types of servers for Minecraft. Let me just get my equipment. Alright, let's go. Anyway. Alright, so there's three main types of spawns. There's different versions, like the empty spawn where you just teleport into a blank world. You know, the ones you have in survival before you build your own home or something. But some servers decide to do that. But, I don't really count that as a spawn, so. Anyway, let's get on with it. This is the first type of spawn. These are all just representations. They're not meant to be this small. I just didn't want to build 3 massive spawns just for one video. So these little small representations are going to have to do. This first one is a representation of an open spawn. The spawn that is really big and wide open, and unlike the other spawns, where the only way to leave the spawn is through a controlled exit or entrance via teleport or bucket plug-in. This one has openings on the sides where you can walk out into the regular world. This is probably the most straightforward of them. You just build a big place for people to spawn in and make exits to it. The next one is this one. I have to go inside. This is a closed spawn. There's 2 variations of this. The first one, it's basically like a spawn jail. You spawn in a room, there's no eggs. Well, there's an exit, but, you have to be let out of the exit. Or, you know, yeah, that's pretty much it. Basically like a jail spawn. For you new players, if you don't want to directly whitelist a server or something. Like you're having problems with whitelists, like I have been having recently. Alright, here's the final one. It's, I forgot to put the pressure plates just for looks. There we go. Basically the final one's a different version. Instead of it being like a jail spawn, it, you have different, you have the spawn built like normal. Instead of exits, you have teleport systems that go to different sections. For example, if I want to go to the shop, I'd walk in this one. It'll send me to a shop, or this one, which would teleport me out to the wilderness in that one specific spot. Then this would be like a mob grind type thing, and then a golden guidelines room or something. You get the idea. Each one has its own pros and cons. The pros of the open one is it's the easiest to build. And, it's the least glitchy, because it's just a big building. The other ones, the commands might fail or something. Pig. The downside is, it's a lot more vulnerable to griefing. The advantage of this one is, it's the most secure out of all of them. The downside is, you have to let manually people in and out, so it's not very probable for big servers, unless you have an automated bucket plug-in type system, and that ruins the whole point of this. It wouldn't be as secure as it's supposed to be. Anyway, yeah. The downside, another downside of this one is that, it also takes the longest to build. Nah, I'm not quite sure if that takes the longest to build. Kind of depends. I know obviously that one would take the shortest amount of time. Another downside is, most people don't like dealing with these types of spawns, so you can lose some possible potential players from that. And the final one is the advantage that it's the most effective at its job of being a proper spawn. The downside is it takes the longest to build and set up, and it's also the buggiest out of all of them. It's still not that buggy, but it is a problem that could happen from time to time, unless you've ironed out every single possibility. Each one of these spawns has its own purpose for different types of servers. For example, a big fancy server would want this one. However, a smaller server that doesn't want to have a shop or anything would make us this version. And then this one is a server that wants a proper whitelist. Or an improper whitelist, sorry. Instead of whitelisting the server and manually choosing who gets in and out on the server, they just simply build this, and when they log on, they're trapped in here, and then they have to manually let them out. I can't really think of any reason to do this other than someone's had a corrupted whitelist or something and they couldn't figure it out, so they just decided to build this type of spawn instead. Also, now that I think about it, another disadvantage of this is you can't have a shop or anything like that. It just has to, the one room that holds them in is that's pretty much it. Unless you build a teleport system. Anyway. To tell you the truth, I prefer this one. I built this one the biggest. Simply because I thought it would be a good one. I need to wrap this up pretty soon, so. Each whichever one you want to choose for your server is fine. But all of them can have their own purposes. So that's pretty much it. Before I go, I'm going to give you a quick preview of what's to come. I'm not quite sure I'm still not sure what I'm going to do for the, stupid slimes. I'm not sure what my first world takes countdown's going to be about. And I'm not sure how much effort I have to put into it, just because I've never done a countdown before. I'm not sure how hard it's going to be. But whatever it is, I'll gladly do it. It's going to be my next project. It might take a while. Stupid bats. Yeah. And then after that, I'm going to make like 1 or 2 more Minecraft videos. And then, might make another special, I'm not quite sure. And then I'm going to move on to Team Fortress 2. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't think this stuff ridiculously far out. So I guess I'll check you out next time, guys. Bye.